Would you like some tips on how we can make our apologies better? Hi, everybody. I'm Frank Spector. Yes, I am a medical malpractice lawyer, and you know me from my medical malpractice posts. But I've created a playlist that talks about how we can make our communications a lot more healthy. Now, I spent so many years trying to refine my own communication skills. I've learned so many tips along the way that I wanted to share them with you. Apologies are really hard. A lot of us don't want to take accountability for the things that we've done, and maybe we're embarrassed. And so there's a barrier for us to making an apology. But when we've gotten over that barrier and we make the apology, sometimes we sort of diminish that by doing what I'm about to explain. I'm going to use myself as an example. Let's suppose we said something that really hurt someone, hurt their feelings. So let's say I went to that person, I said, I really apologize. I'm so sorry that I said that, but I've had a lot going on. I've had a lot of things at work. I've had a lot of stress in my life. How do you think that makes that person feel? Is that really diminishing the apology? Because after all, are you really taking full accountability? Because after you said, I apologize, everything but and after that, I feel sometimes can diminish the apology itself. And so let me give you a simple tool that I think is real easy, and it can be really hard. When you've done something to somebody, maybe just say, I apologize, period. No comma, but, and whatever has to follow. Just take accountability and just say, I apologize. Now, the other thing that sometimes happens is we make the apology, and I'm going to use myself as an example again. Suppose I say, I apologize. Can you forgive me? Well, that puts somebody on the spot right away, asking them to do something they may not be prepared to do. Maybe they're not ready to forgive you. Maybe they're not ready to process that information, and you have to give them time. So saying, I apologize, and then immediately saying, can you forgive me, puts a burden on someone to do something they may not be prepared to do. So to try to make our apologies a little bit more healthy and a little bit better, why don't we just take some time to think about, what if we just said to someone, I apologize. I hurt your feelings. I really am very sorry that I did that to you. So I hope you found this information helpful. I've created this playlist that has a lot of these videos about how to make our communications more healthy. I really would like your comments. So if you have used this tool or it's worked for you, please let me know your thoughts. Also, please subscribe and hit that like button. That way you can take advantage of all my videos. I look forward to seeing you again soon.